Please give me a second, teachers. 1 second. Yes. I think, Kurat, you did not hear my question. I told you to share the feedback, a time when you received a feedback. What was the feedback and how did it help you? So we are talking about the constructive feedbacks that helped you as a person. Okay. Vishaka, okay. Bad posture. Helped you to improve on your posture. Very good. Be a good listener while before responding. Very, very important lesson. Ruchi. See the feedback during school results. Wonderful, Navonita. So Nadi, we will be learning about that. So we are, as of now, we are discussing about the feedback and how did it help you? Okay, Guru Sharan. Okay, Priyanka. Varsha, the PPT that Divya Lakshmi ma'am is sharing to the student, it is already there with you. And yes, it is the same one where we have to train the kids. Yes, in the demo class. It's a demo PPT. It's not the regular class PPT. It's a demonstration PPT. Okay, Sakshi Vishnoy. Very important. Socializing is very important sometimes. Okay. Atri Chakraborty. Okay. Okay. So Atri, can you tell me why that, how was that feedback given and how did it help you? Maybe Atri can tell us.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes.
Actually, what happened in my university life, I just stepped into a very large zone, very large position. So the teacher actually scolded me because I was not being able to actually deliver what I was actually facing in the lab and all. So the senior who was my fellow, who was actually the PhD student. She actually tried to deliver what in behalf of me. She was scolded for that because sir told me that you won't be covering him up his whole life, so he has to tell what he has to tell. So please try to improve your communication skills and try to speak it up by on your own. So that was the thing he hammered me about. So
did she tell you how to do it?
he didn't tell me how to do it, but the situation we were in at that point of time, that was that was pretty clear through the intuitions. This is how I should improve my communication skill. Like to the senior, I am very much liable to answer and all. So he was actually training me to become more into the corporate world and how to explain myself and all of the things. So that was a very important life lessons I had at that point of time.
Okay. Okay. So at least you understood from your own that, okay, this is what I have to do. Maybe because you were in that stage where you could understand what I have to do, isn't it? Yes. So that's what I actually wanted to come to. I wanted to come to a place where, see, there are feedbacks, there are lots of feedbacks that we give or we receive. Sometimes that those feedbacks are effective, sometimes those feedbacks are not so effective. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a very interesting cartoon. So you can watch it and tell me whether this feedback is useful or not. So there is an employee who comes up to a mentor or maybe an employer or somebody who is senior. And the employee says, the employer says, oh, good presentation, it can be made better. And the employee says, oh, sure, yes. And he goes back, he makes the font size better, bigger, and he comes back and says, hey, I made the font size bigger. Is it better now? And you can see that our creative company, it was very small in the first picture. In the second picture, it has become a little larger. Now tell me, was this feedback useful? What do you think? No. Okay, very good. No, it was not useful. Why was it not useful? Yes, exactly. Navonita, what changes are to be made? He has no idea. It was not specific. Very good, Sonali. It was not specific. It did not talk about what has to be changed. What is the problem? It did not talk about the specific issues. And it did not also tell you what should be done the next time. Isn't it? Areas of improvement not discussed. Absolutely. Yes, Vipul. And that is the reason why most of the comedians are now now facing a lot of legal scenarios, isn't it? Okay. No precise issues were highlighted. Exactly. So now we understand what makes a feedback useful. So I think you have already said some of the things what makes a feedback useful. Let's see some of the features of a good feedback. Of course, we use the sandwich method and I'll come to that. But first, let's talk about the SAR framework. What is SAR? What does SAR stand for? What do you think S stands for what? S stands for what? Specific. Very good. Perfect. Specific. Now, what is specific? You need to give evidences. You have to be very clear about what worked well. Now, feedback should not only talk about your shortcomings or areas of improvement. Areas of improvement are very, very important to be highlighted. But then apart from that, to make the learner not lose his confidence and to boost up his morale, it's important to tell him the truth that, okay, this part, this particular things in your performance was really done very good. Okay, now how would you prove it? You have to give evidences. Remember on day one, I told you thought structure. It's important to give logical reasoning behind any opinion. What is feedback? Feedback is an opinion that you make about the learner, isn't it? So when you are sharing your opinion that, okay, I think you need to work on your body language. Now the learner is thinking where the body language has to be used. What did I not do? He's confused. You need to tell him that when you were talking about rainbows, you could have used your hands. Okay. When you were talking about maybe it should not be done, you could have used your hands, like not be done, right? So moving your hands, using your hands for explanation, so that you look more confident, isn't it? So what worked well, that also has to be exemplified. It needs proper evidences to show that yes, this particular thing was good. And what could be better if you are saying a certain part of the performance has to be done better in a better manner, you need to give evidences. Usually when the teachers give feedback, they remember this, they forget this. They forget the evidences. And that is what you will also do. Just 5 minutes later, you will also do the same thing. So don't do it. Do not miss out on evidences. Evidences are important. Like Atri also shared with us, she did not exactly tell me what could have been done better or maybe what changes can I bring, but he told me this was wrong. Okay, so she was at least specific. She said that this particular thing was not correct. So you have to tell the learner. Have you seen an answer sheet? What happens? So in maths, especially, if there is a series of steps and then you are reaching to a particular conclusion, the steps, if they are correct, the reasonings, if they are correct in geometry, they give marks for that. And then final answer is, then they cut marks for the final answer. So if it was a 3-mark question, they give you 2 marks, they cut 1 mark, right? So you have step. Why did this happen? Earlier, when we were students, step marking was a dream. But then when I was in class 10, this step marking was introduced. Before my class 10, I think I was in class 7 or 8. Then CBSE introduced this step marking method. In ICSE, it came much later. So what happens in step marking is, we are telling you that, okay, this particular thing was done good. This is correct. This particular thing was not correct. Understood? Feedback is very similar to that. So you need to be specifically telling and give the evidences that why it is, what worked well and why it worked well. Okay. And what could have been done better. Next, A, what does A stand for? What do you mean by action? Oh, it is O3. Okay, I'm so sorry. The pronunciation is O3. Yes, okay. Actually, we have lots of, there is a builder whose name is R3 here in, usually R3 is a girl's name, isn't it? It's a female name, as far as I know. So
No,
what do you mean by O3?
ma'am, actually, the name O3 actually is from the Saptarshi Mandal, the 7 stars in the sky.
Oh, yes,
So
O3.
it's one of the name of the rishis. So
Okay.
the rishi is actually male. I don't know how people
I'm
are
so sorry.
giving the name to R3. I mean, it's O3 only. You know,
Okay.
in my MSc time, in my master's time, there was a girl in my section only. She was called Atri too. I mean,
Okay.
she has also the name Atri. I don't know how people just give the name
They
Atri
say
to a
R3. Okay.
so
I'm so
that's a
sorry.
confusion today's
Thank you for teaching me that. Okay. Wonderful. So O3, right?
yeah.
Okay. Great. So action means what? Yes. Action means what and how you can improve and do better next time. Absolutely. So next one is actionable. Actionable part of your feedback is going to tell the learner that what you can do better the next time. And this is the most important part of your feedback. And finally, R stands for respect. Absolutely. Respectful. Your feedback should be respectful and it should not be hurtful. There are 3 types of feedback. One is a disrespectful, negative kind of feedback, which aims at only hurting you and it does not help you in any manner. Right? Another one is very positive, sugar-coated feedback, which is another way of not helping you actually, just to, elevate your ideas about yourself. Not helpful. The best type of feedback is the one which is constructive, which talks about the areas of improvement, and it also talks about the strengths of the child, of anyone, isn't it? So here we are going to follow the third one. We are going to follow the constructive approach. And that is where we need to follow this framework. SAR, this is the best way of giving a feedback, an effective feedback, which will help the learner to know his strengths, also his areas of improvement, and so that he is not offended also, right? It does not, hurt his sentiments and emotions. So specific, actionable, and respectful, these are the 3 different parts and very, very important parts of a good feedback. I'll read it once more for you. Specific, always try to give evidences. I specifically emphasize on the word evidence. Evidences, what worked well, what could be better. Give evidences from the story or from the speech or from the presentation that the learner is showcasing. Number 2, actionable, what you can do better the next time. So what can be done better? This was not good. So what can you do? You can maybe practice, you can do this, you can use your hands, blah, blah, blah. And respectful, always close your feedback on a respectful note, like, Overall, it was well done. I think I am looking forward to hear more speeches from you, or maybe I'm sure you are going to do great in your life, or maybe as a public speaker, or whatever feedback you want to give it. Now, in order to understand what feedbacks are and how we are going to give feedbacks, please watch this student in the class and imagine that you are the teacher for this student and you are giving the feedback on this particular story that he is presenting. Now, what is this story? I'll tell you in brief. This
Away from Humans Reach.
story is basically based on a picture. Okay, it's a kind of picture story, you can say. Picture is given and the student and the teacher, they both are trying to create a story. They're not reading a story. Please listen to me very carefully. The name of the student is Anarghya. 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 And you're going to model out the feedback for Anarghya. It is written here. Please make sure that you read the name. Many a times we write Ananya. Okay, so Anarghya, and he's a boy. He's giving out a story. He's presenting a story which he has made on his own. The characters were discussed. The setting was it's already in the picture, and rest the teacher and the student, they both are making. It's a story chain kind of a thing. It's a game. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah.
That is known as body language. So if you want to become a very good story narrator, or if you want to become a very good story speaker, then a teller, then you have to include your hands also while telling the story. So in next 3 minutes, we will quickly tell the same story using our hands and face and eyes. Do you think we'll be able to do that?
Maybe.
Oh, we'll give it a try. And you are going to do that. I'll just I'll just tell one sentence and then you'll pull it off. Once upon a time, in a mighty island, there was what was the beginning of the sentence? Quickly tell me if you remember.
Once upon a time, there was a mystery island far away from Humans Reach.
Yes. So, once upon a time, there was a mystery island far away from Humans Reach. Now, Anarghya will tell me the story using the
Nobody but mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near it.
Use your hands. Nobody.
But mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near the island.
Okay, he got to know there's a lot of treasure hidden in the island.
But there was a problem. A mighty soul named Angelica guarded the treasure.
Okay, you need to change your voice, baby. You need to change your voice. You need to use your hands because that is body language. That is very important when you're telling a story. All right. So how would you do that? Quick.
But there was a mighty soul that guarded the treasure, so Pirate Blackbeard could never get it.
But one day, Angelica had lost her powers for a day and she was not close to the treasure. That was the day.
So,
yes. Now let's take some time. Take your time. Don't write it to just one by one. Try to write all your feedbacks in one place. Try to write the specific, actionable, and the respectful part together and then post it so that it is easier for me to read it. Okay. Take your time and then write it. Okay, Shazia. Loved your work, but I guess we can focus more on gestures and body language. Overall, great work. Looking forward to hear more from you. See, I told you, no, you'll miss out on evidences. No evidences there. You have to add evidences. That is very important. She was high on energy and communicating well. She, who? She speaks a little slow and with smile. Who are you talking about, Vipul? The teacher. We are writing the feedback for the student. Did emphasize on certain words while reading the story. Should use more. Okay, write it in a way when you talk to the student, how would you say? Okay, Sonali. Second person, Aniket. Observation is correct, but second person. No, Bonita, it's written very nicely and it's very, very respectful also. Just that you have to say the same thing directly to Anargya. That Anargya, you were very attentive to the words being spoken. You were very creative with the names like Angelica and the power she had. You did, but I think you did forget to add the actions. When I asked you to do that, you did it. So always remember to add your hand gestures, and he needs a bit more practice with the actions and gestures. I think you need to practice with your actions and gestures. End it with a respectful note. Very good. Evidence is used. Okay, Muthu. Anargya, you have to be more expressive. Have word is like you are trying to pressurize the child to be more expressive. You have to be more expressive. So don't use have. Use more of your expressions. You can use more expressions and use your hands. Modulate your voice. I think modulation of the voice was fine. Overall, you did very well. So the framework is correct. Framework is all okay, but it is not specific. It's not specific. If you are saying that he has to be more expressive, then you have to tell him that where he had to be expressive, where he was not expressive, isn't it? Pragya, second person. Anargya, it is actually interesting to see that you are trying to use the voice modulation, trying to express through your voice. But don't you think use of hands and some more facial expression? But don't worry, we'll... Wonderful, very nicely written. Tanuja, use evidences also from the story. Use of hands. Okay, Prabjot, that is only, you are writing just the point. You are not writing the conversation that you will have with the student. Okay, you have to write the conversation. Child needs to be more energetic, not the correct way of giving feedback. Boy rehearsing the teacher, but he can improve body language as well, not the correct way of writing. Students should speak. Students, what? Students should be speak? I don't understand that. Child needs to be more expressive. When you say this, no, child needs to be more expressive, you are imposing your expectations on the child. That's not a feedback. That is what your expectations are. I did not tell you to write your expectations. I told you to write your feedback to the child. Okay, Anushri, it has to be written in a conversation way, but the framework is correct. Sakshi, the observation is correct, but it is not completed. The respectful part is not there. Mentors were doing great job. Clarity on many things about our students, number, demo, the way we would work. Jayasudha, what were you thinking? Please tell me. What happened? Where was I not clear? Please unmute. Was I not clear on my instructions? I mean, I'm sorry for that.
No, no. I mistook. You were asking for the feedback of the video, right?
Feedback of the student, feedback to
Yeah,
the
the student.
learner. That is Anargya.
Yes.
You have to give model out.
Away from
Why would
I
I
mistook it for
video?
for
Isn't
the
it?
training.
It is written here, let me model feedback for Anargya. So you are giving feedback to Anargya, the student, isn't it? And that is what you as a teacher have to do. Isn't it? In the class, while the student is speaking something, you will give a small feedback to him. So that feedback we are discussing here. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I have sent another feedback for the Anargya in that chat itself.
No worries.
Thank you.
I'll read it. O3. Little man needs an example as if he was telling story to his own sibling and let him imagine the way he would have liked the story to be told to him. It's better that way. When we actually need to do something, the vision gets clearer. But would you think O3 he will be able to understand all these? I don't think he will be able to understand all these things. The way he is to be respected. Otherwise, he won't respect what he may become. He will lose interest. You have to give feedback on the story that he is telling. Sometimes we are adults, no, we think like adults. Try to think like a teacher. You are a teacher where there is a small student and you're teaching the child, and the child has said a story. He's telling a story to you. Now you have to give a feedback on that story. Arey, wow, very nice story you have said. Okay, so you have to boost up the child, and you have to also tell him that, okay, this way, if you could have told, it would have been very interesting. Okay, so you have to give that feedback. You need to tell him that where he was good, what he could have done better. Those who are writing correct, I'm not reading them out. They have written correctly. Okay, so good. And those who are maybe a little confused, I'm trying to focus on them. Sometimes some people tell me that, why are you focusing on the students who are not going to improve? I remember I was in a coaching center where, not coaching center, actually it was a kind of tuition where we used to train CA students. And one of my mentors came up, and not exactly mentor, my superior came up to me and told me that, why are you focusing on those children? Why are you taking extra classes for the students who are not going to pass? I said, I think those who can pass, they will anyways pass. They will study. Whatever I'm doing in my main class, they will understand, they will study. Those who are not able to pass, those who are not able to understand in that setup, I am trying to work on them. So a teacher's work is to work on the students who are not good. I mean, not good exactly, but they are lacking something. That is where we need to work on. The student seems to be quite attentive. Again, third person, please write it in second person. Nancy, full feedback, please. Together, okay? Together in one post. Panda Brain Creatives. Your name, please. I don't know your name, but please try not using the logo of your business or whatever institution you are having. Try to remove that logo and try to rename yourself also. Enam, very nice. Cute one. Add evidences and you're good to go. Okay. The child was active in the session but was feeling shy while. So I'm not reading the third persons also, because anyways it is not amounting to a feedback. You have to write it in a second person. Okay. Sonali, very nice. You did a good job on emphasizing certain important words while reading the story. Like, for example, there you have to give example. You can use more hand gestures and facial expression while telling a story, which would make you look more confident. And the storytelling would seem to be more engaging and fun. Overall, you did well, but let's try and make it better. Wonderful. Very good. Although you will not be able to do the same story once again because you have stipulated time in the demo session. So you can do a one activity only once. So Maybe in the next activity, what we can do is we can incorporate our hand gestures also. Isn't it? Very good. Very nicely written. Anargya, you did a great job with the voice modulation. There is just a little room for more hand gestures. Very nice, Vishaka. Just give evidences. Oh, you have given. Sorry. More hand gestures at the appropriate places, like emphasizing things like mighty pirate Blackbeard. Okay, very good. Perfect. Now, after that, you have to end it up with on a respectful note. Rest, I think specific and actionable, both are talked about. Very good. Gagan Shri. Okay, I know that one. That is a correct way of writing feedback. Okay, yes, Nikita, your observation is actually correct. You should use more of your hand gestures, Anargya. Do you remember we learned about facial expression? So, but what we do is we try not to use any negative connotation words or any negative words. Not, no, cannot, could not, did not, should not. Okay. Like when you are suggesting something, that is different, but you did not, you could not, these words we do not use. But you were good, but that, you know, question mark should not be there. Isn't it? And any negative connotation words, which as of now it's not coming on my mind, but there are lots of negative connotation words which we should refrain from using. Okay, like incorrect pronunciation or bad pronunciation or poor pronunciation. In the feedback, it should not be used, isn't it? Afreen, it is incomplete. It is correct, but it is incomplete. Close your this feedback. Now, Jayasudha, now it is correct. Absolutely. You have to be more expressive. So first you can talk about the good things. You're so or maybe you can say, you're so smart, you're so intelligent, you have told this such a nice story to me. I think you can be more expressive, Anargya, you know, and you can use your hands, you can use your facial expression. It will be so interesting to listen to you, isn't it? So you can tell him that you will look more confident if you use your hand gestures and facial expressions. Then pronunciation. Most of the feedback that I have read here are missing the evidences. Most, I should say 98%. Only one or two feedbacks were there which used evidences like mighty pirate and Angelica. All these words were used from the story. The rest, I think, whatever I'm reading now, Guru Sharan or maybe Divya, Bhavya. So there, I do not find the feedbacks are very good, but the evidences are not there. You're changing your voice in an amazing way, but use no gestures. No gestures. What can be done is you can use more gestures, Anargya. It will look very nice and you will look more confident. Very attentive, good grasping power to the content of the story, but he needs to focus on facial expressions, but we will not use. He needs to focus on facial expression, and that is why he has come to you, isn't it? So what we need to work on is your facial expressions. You have to use more facial expressions. Okay. Please look towards camera. Actually, Alicia, what happens is sometimes even we don't look at the camera and speak. If I'm looking at the camera pinhole, then I'll be looking like this. But I need to look at all of you, isn't it? So it's important to be facing towards the camera. And even if the eyes are here and there, that is okay. It should not be like here and there. It should not be very distracted. The neck should be straight. It should be near the camera, I mean, in front of the camera. But eyes is okay. Sometimes you look into the picture and then you tell the story. So the picture is right here. My eyes should be there. How will I look at the picture? My eye movements will change. That is okay. With your voice modulation and word emphasizing, use hand gestures like you were told on the princess was lost on that day. Let's use hands simultaneously, or better, let's do it together. Read the lines again. Read the lines again. He was not reading, he was creating it on his own. Okay, very good. Observation was correct. End it up with a respectful note. Good to go. Very good. Amog, first point is very good, very respectful. Second point is not respectful. Don't try to surpass the gesture action. Don't try to surpass. It's a very heavy word for them, for little children, isn't it? So try not to surpass the gesture action which are relevant to sentences. Try to be more accurate with the content. This much surpass, gesture, accurate, content. These are heavy words which children will not understand, or maybe they will not follow, right? So try to change that particular part. Very good. Jayasudha, very nice. Yes, of course. You have to give feedback in the. You observed the senior demo session yesterday, no? Didn't Ishita give feedbacks in between when she was listening to the story, or sorry, the speech of Ovia saying, I think you could have used more of your hand gestures, Tia, isn't it? She said no. Or maybe it is because of the camera, I'm not able to see your hand gestures clearly. She said something of that sort. So be attentive and watch the videos carefully. It's not like I'm playing a video and you're just, okay, well, video chal raha hai, it's okay. Don't watch it like that. Attentive and intelligent, but he needs to improve his body language. Divya, he needs to improve his body language. If he needs to improve his body language, why am I here? Isn't it? I am here to help him improve his body language. So that is what you have to say. So don't worry, we are going to work upon your body language and your vocal tone in some places. Overall, it was a great job. Okay. Imagination is wonderful. Sri Devi, very good. Extra actions, like if you tell with little more extra actions like nodding head, using hands, very good, wonderful. Very nicely written. Anargya, you did a wonderful job in your imagination on the story. If you tell with little more extra actions like nodding head, using hands, that would be perfect. You presented it in a way, pretty neat and understandable way. So overall, the feedback is very good. Sorry, I need to have some water. Use evidences, Sri Devi, and rest is all very good. $14 more. Okay. Very good, Charanpreet. Very nice. So when you say no, you need to work little on your hand gestures, Ranjini. You need to work. They are not here to work themselves. They are here to make, things, get things from me. So I have to tell them how to work on your hand gestures. Maybe we can work on your hand gestures. That is what we have to speak. Or 3, now this is good. Very good. Shivani. Shivani also, well done. Use evidences. Evidences are missing. Kulsum. Very good. Usage of evidence is good. You should focus, rather you can say, next time maybe we can focus on hand movements more, isn't it? Purat. Hands. Okay, very good, very good. Nancy. Deepshika, change your voice and okay, fine. Yes, I will. Muthu Gomati, I will. Yes, he was looking, he was not looking down, he was actually looking at his screen. Maybe his screen was down, isn't it? The children who look downward, they look like this. Their head is also down. He was looking somewhat like this. The eye angle was down. Okay, very good. Shivani, nicely written. Evidence is also used. Very good. Smidgy, very good. End it up with a respectful note. Evidences are missing. Try to add those. Okay. Veena. Very good. Afreen. Okay, very good. Powers she had. Okay, very good. End it up with a respectful note and you're good to go. Guru Sharan. Okay. You need to work on your handle. You did not remove that. Okay. Now I'm going to read out a feedback and you're going to listen to it very carefully. And you are going to tell me which part of it was specific, which part of it was actionable, and which part of it is respectful. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to read it only once. Okay. Ready? Okay, now you can stop writing. So this feedback goes like this. Wow, Anargya, I loved how you changed your voice and emphasized on some special words, especially when you said the first line, mighty pied black bear, and you stressed on mighty. That was really well done. I think what could be improved is used of more hand gestures, and that will help you become more confident, and others will pay more attention to you. So next time, I would want you to use both your voice and hand gestures when you are narrating the story. Overall, it was a great work, Anargya, and looking forward to hear more stories from you. So which part of my feedback was specific? Yes, Jayasudha, that is correct. Wow, Anargya, and when I mentioned about mighty pirate black beard, and I said that hand gestures should be used, what could have been done is use of more hand gestures. That part was specific. Next part, when I said that if you use your hand gestures, people will be more attracted towards you. So next time I want you to use your hand gestures and your voice together. It's not only voice, it should be done simultaneously together. And the last part, when I said overall it was a great job, that part was respectful. Very good. A is not attractive. A is actionable. Okay. So this is specific. You can see on your screen quickly, and we will model out feedback for one more learner. And then we will discuss about the mocks. We have to do this very quickly. We have only 7 minutes left before 1 o'clock. So we have to do this very quickly. Okay. Now let's move on to another feedback. Please write short feedbacks. Don't be write it in too details, but yes, do try to use evidences and do try to be specific.
And I stream on PUBG.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
So it starts from here. Okay.
Told I'm Pranamika and I have a daughter and I live in Assam and a teacher. It was just a simple introduction. But now you came to know all these 4 steps, right?
Okay.
So remembering these 4 steps, can you
Okay.
again give an introduction?
Okay. Yes, I'm Pranamika. People call me Pranu, and I am grown up Assam, and my education was finished at Assam, and now I doing my job in Assam, and I know Assamese and Hindi clearly, but I wanted to learn English fluency.
Wait.
And now I'm teacher, but I'm language teacher in Hindi teacher, and I have a daughter. I spending my I'm spending many times with playing with my daughter, and I like to listening music, and I bake cake, and I'm reading. I like to read. I like to read novels, and spending time with my friends.
Okay, okay.
Yes, now let's start writing our feedbacks for Pranamika. Anushri, Ruchi, conversational, please. I'm sure you must have read some of the feedbacks for Anargya. Should be conversational, right? Appreciate your interest in learning speaking fluently. Okay. I'm taking your feedbacks. It's okay. Not a problem. Okay. So we have 3-4 minutes more. Within 3-4 minutes, whatever I get, I'll read it out. And then we'll quickly move on to the mocks. Very good, Rajiv. Constructing sentences. Very good. So maybe you can tell her that, okay, so constructing sentences seems to be a challenge for you. So what we can do is we will be focusing on this in our classes, right? And you can also mention some of the words where she was not pronouncing correctly, or maybe she was wrong in the grammar portion. So you can say that. Yes, Sudha, that is correct. Evidences are missing. You're very good. Now see, you have got the idea how to give feedbacks. I can see all your feedbacks have changed from the previous ones. The Shivani, hand gestures, I think facial expressions will come much later. As of now, she needs help with the language itself, isn't it? So I think language is basic for her. She has come here not for public speaking. It is actually for basic English. Remember, I told you on the first day. You can work on your English speaking later on, but please try to remove. Okay, please try. Yes, you can try removing your or long breaks. Like, okay, filler words. Yes, you can say that. Anushri, well written. Tanuja as well. Divya. O3, improvement, how could you say improvement? Because this is the first time you're meeting the learner. You cannot say improvement. You talked and expressed much better with the points. Okay, okay. So the points helped. I could see that the points helped. Okay, understood. So use your intonations, grammar, more effective manner so that. Okay, where was she doing mistakes with the grammar part? You can mention that. Like, I likes baking cakes, she said. Likes, I and likes do not go together. It is a subject verb agreement, breach of subject verb agreement. So you can say that. Okay, Enam, very nicely written. Just end it up with a respectful note and you're good to go. Gagan Shri, very good. Shahina, very good. Sakshi Vishnoi, very nicely written. Charan Preet also. I think now your this one is very good. All the feedbacks are doing like they have pronunciation. Okay, very good. Amog, very good. That is what you have to do. Exactly. You have to point out. Like when you are saying educations, you have to say education. So you need to work on the grammar as well as the punctuation. Sorry, pronunciation. Lovely introduction. Okay. For three, she first tried to ask. Haha, yes, yes. Oh, three, that is correct. I understood your idea. Wow, what you said. Afreen, okay. Tehmina, correct. Maria, great effort. You were very confident in introducing yourself. Coming classes, we'll be working on your pronunciation and framing sentences as well. Very good, Maria. End it up with a respectful note and mention some of the pronunciation mistakes or grammars, if possible, grammar related mistakes. Inappropriate, try to refrain from using that word inappropriate. Your pronunciation was inappropriate. You can say that when you mentioned reading novels, the pronunciation. Okay, so there were a few pronunciations that I would like to highlight where you need, or maybe we can work together. Okay, and there you can mention some of the words like education and teacher. She said teacher, isn't it? There is no sound of ch in Assamese language. So it is because of the mother tongue influence also. So you can mention that also if you want. The rest is okay. Rest is very good. Vaishnavi, very good. Nandish, very respectful. Okay. Arzu. Arzu, sorry, Kurat, very nicely written. Very good. Very good. Mohammad Adil Iqbal, very nicely written. Otri, what do you want to ask? I did not understand once again.
Ma'am, it's actually, I was asking about the type of teaching, the style of teaching.
Style of teaching, yes.
Yeah, can we, means if we are teaching someone adult than us, means if I will be teaching someone adult more than me, so can we become more friendly to them or more transparent to them about our style of teaching? Like, yeah, I am also a learner, and we should become more transparent about our flaws and things, so that she or he can become more open to us.
Absolutely. Yes, I got your point. Absolutely. Why not? On the first day itself, I told you I was facing a challenge in pronouncing that word conscientious. Why did I say that? Because I'm also human. I have lots of flaws in me as well. And just because I'm sitting on the teacher's position doesn't mean that I know everything. It might be certain things that even I don't know, right? So it is absolutely fine. And she is a Hindi teacher already. Oh my God. And Hindi is already a nightmare for me. So, so anyways, it can be. One person cannot know everything, isn't it? So yes, you can be transparent. And that's actually a very good thing to do. Okay, let's move on to I think all your feedbacks that you all are writing now is much better than what you have written in the first one. Try to practice more feedbacks. It's already there on your PPT. Maybe you can just check once.
And I,
This was Pranamika. And the second one, I think it's Rudra. Third one, I think it is Arman or Ayan, I'm not sure. You can just play these videos and you can practice your feedbacks. Now we will move on to the mock discussions. One second. Okay, very good. Shivani very respectfully said, I noticed that words like education and music are a bit tricky for you to pronounce. That's totally okay. They are hard words. Let's practice them together. And you can tell her that this is pronounced like this is pronounced like this. Okay, very good. With little practice and hopefully by my mentorship, you will get it in no time. Add yourself also, right? Varsha, Smiji. Very good. Okay, let's move on to mock evaluations. I already told you what mock evaluations are. Mock evaluations are 3 mandatory steps for you to become live. Okay. Now, in order to start taking demos, you have to clear all these 3 mocks. Where are these mocks? These mocks are on your dashboard. I'll show it to you where. Now, mock 1 is related to senior student, not senior demo. It's actually related to senior demo also. Senior student means say senior demo. There are questions which are not only related to senior demo. They are related to slot confirmation. They are related to parent-teacher interaction. And some of them are related to the demo session also. Okay, so but mock 1 and mock 3 have different scenarios, different questions, and different situations altogether. So please don't think that mock 1 and mock 3 both are same. No, they are very different. Now, mock 2, there are on your dashboard, you will find there are 2 mock 2s. It's written as teacher mock 2 junior and teacher mock 2 adult. So don't get confused. There are you will say that I have 4 mocks on my dashboard. No, you have actually only 3. Mock 2 shows twice. So first one is junior, second one is adult. You can opt for either junior or adult. Got it? You have to either opt for the junior one or adult one. Situation-based questions, no direct questions. Why do we have mock evaluations? First reason, you will be getting to practice before the real class. Directly facing the parents and child can be a little difficult. So we want you to practice before the real class. And each one of you will be getting a dedicated feedback from our team as well. We will try to analyze the patterns and we'll try to understand the support areas and maybe we can help you further. These are the deadlines for all the 3 mocks. Mock 1 can be started from tomorrow and should be submitted before Friday 7 p.m. Mock 1 should be submitted before Friday 7 p.m. Mock 2 should be submitted before Saturday 7 p.m. Mock 3 should be submitted before Monday 7 p.m. You can proceed to the next mock without waiting for the result. Okay, results will be given together. Don't worry, you may move on to the next mock even if the results are not showing as pending. Nobunita, you have to present the demo only. You have to present the demo, but there will be only specific scenarios like how will you play the emotional request game? Only that part you have to do. Understood? Use slides number 35 to 39 to explain this particular thing, to explain ethos, pathos, logos to the student. Okay. So you will be getting only a particular situation or particular part of the demo to answer in one question. Another question will be related to something else, right? You see, Vishaka, nobody has stopped you from starting from today itself. Nobody has stopped you. You can start. But do you know about slot confirmation call and parent-teacher interaction? If you know about it, yes, you can go ahead. I don't mind. Video mocks, how can it be objective, Anushri? Objective means you have to click on option 1, option 2, option 3. Do we get topic for the mock? What are you learning then, Rohit? What is topic? What topic? We are not talking about pollution, or we are not talking about algebra or geometry, or we are not talking about mensuration. We are talking about demos And in demo, we do different activities. You already have the PPT. You have already seen 2 demos by now. Now you should be clear what you are going to do in the demos. No, I cannot unmute you, Anushri. Sorry. I have lots of things to discuss. If I unmute you, there will be a lot of chaos over here. Okay. Important points while you are giving your mocks. Please wear formal clothings only. Be well groomed, and you can write your chats in the chat section. Okay. Any questions? You can write it here. I can read it out for you. Be well groomed. Camera angle, please maintain eye contact in the Willow platform. You have already done Willow platform. Still, I am telling you, please maintain an eye contact. Keep the device at eye level and ensure that your upper body is visible until waist so that your gestures are visible. Background should be a white screen or a clean wall, okay? Because you cannot use this virtual background which I'm using. No, many of you are using this virtual background. You cannot use on the Willow platform. Okay, so you have to sit beside, against a clean wall. Just make sure that there is no noise in the background. Noise means even if you are sitting against a printed curtain, that's a noise. You're getting my point? If I'm, say, for example, I'm using a printed t-shirt, that's a noise. Okay, I'm not saying that if I wear it, it will be a noise. But if the background has prints, then it will be a noise. It has to be plain. Either if it is brown, it should be plain brown, solid colors. Okay. Now, background should be a white screen or a clean wall. Make sure your background is white or clean wall. I would not show you this video because this video is already there on your teacher's handbook. Now, please raise all of you raise your hands, those who have not got the demo class content. If the demo class content is not opening for you, please raise your hands. Demo class content, I got this query in the first session itself that ma'am, demo class content is not opening. On your dashboard, there is a demo class content. Please open it. If it is not opening, please raise your hand. Shivani, I got your hand. Thank you. You can write it in the chat section also. O3, it is okay. No problem. Background should be dark. It should be plain. Sorry. It should be plain. There should not be any prints and all. Not it's now it is showing. Okay. Shagorika, yes. Sagarika. You don't have it? It's not opening for you? Sagarika, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's not opening?
No.
Okay. Sagarika, I'm sending this to you. But for others, it is opening. I'm giving you 2 links. Try both of them. See, now they are writing. See, I was shouting since so long that for whom it is not working, now you all are writing. It is not working for me. Okay, I have sent it. Not opening? I don't believe this. Not opening. If it is not opening from my link, it will not open in your laptop then. Very difficult. I have sent a link in the chat section. It should open. It has to open. Yes. In demo, we use the slide and PowerPoint presentation, or do you just use in demo or mock, or just use ourselves to give the demo? I don't understand the question that way. Obviously, when I'm showing you that Divya Lakshmi, yesterday Ishita, they were using presentation to explain what is emotional request, what is ethos, pathos, logos. Why would you not use that presentation? Isn't it? And if you don't want to use the presentation, then how will you give the demo? Do you have any plans? No. Okay. No, you cannot share your screen or any tool in the Willow's platform, which is used for mocks. No, it is not same, Shahina. The link that I have sent is the hexagonal factories Notion site. And the one which is there on your dashboard, it's a bit something. What is that called? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is bit.ly. It's a different link. So both the links are different. Try the link which I have given. If that is not opening, very difficult. How to make presentation. Good morning, Shivani. You don't have to make presentation. I said this almost 10th time. This is the 10th time I'm saying this. You do not have to make any presentations. It redirects to the same. Then you need to check your firewall settings, Shaina. You need to check your window firewalls or maybe internet settings. Then only it will open. Those, when I was discussing about mocks, if you have shared any queries, your queries have been missed. Okay, so keep your queries till the end. Now I'm going to show you the webs, 1 second, or the 1 minute. I'll show you the dashboard where the mocks are there. Did you get all the mocks, all the 3 mocks, where it is? One second, I'll show it to you once. So it will be easier for you. You'll understand. If you go to the 4th day, no, the senior the slot confirmation call day, there you will see you have 4 mocks over there. Mock 1, mock 2, and mock 3 as well. It is in tomorrow's schedule, yes, just below tomorrow's schedule. Those who did not get the mock, I'll just show it to you. It's right there on your dashboard. Just scroll down, just below the slot confirmation call, you'll find it. Okay, this is day 4. This is where we are. We are doing day 3, and tomorrow is day 4. This is where your mocks are. Please check. These are your mocks. So senior demo is mandatory. Senior 1, mock 1 is mandatory. Please do the mock 1 first. Okay. Don't get confused. This is first, so I'm giving this one first. Don't do that. Give the mock 1 first. Check the numbers. Okay. No, adult mock is optional. Out of the 2 mocks, either you can give the junior mock or adult mock. This is optional. Okay. Either adult demo or junior demo. Any one of these. Please show demo PPT, Sonali. Which demo PPT do you want? Please unmute and tell me. Now you all can give your quizzes. You can start giving your quizzes if you are done with this. Now, when you are doing your mocks, please make sure that you use your registered phone number and email address only at the end, if it asks for it. Recently, it has not been asking, so just check. Now, some details in this video. This video which you are seeing here, this video is already there on your demo content resources. I'll just show you. Oh, sorry, not this one. So this video is already there in your teacher's handbook. Where is the teacher's handbook? 1 second, I just lost it. 1 second. Yeah, got it. So this is your teacher's handbook. This video is already there, the last video. Submitting your mocks on the Willow link. Okay. And when you click on the mocks, you will get to know what are the parameters on which you will be evaluated on your mocks. So it will show. Okay. The whole details are given there. Today we don't have any attendance link. I have already checked with the team, but they did not give me any attendance link.
Can you
Maybe
please
they
tell
have.
me? Hi, can you please tell me where is the teacher's book in the dashboard? I'm not getting it actually. Okay, demo class content. Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Who wanted to have the demo PPT?
Excuse me. Preeti ma'am, I'm Jaya here. Hello. Hello.
Yes. No, there is no attendance link for today. Yes. Go ahead.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm Jaya here.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, Quizlet is not prompting today.
Quiz is not prompting because you are checking the second session.
No, I checked the first session. Day 3
Session 1
first.
is not prompting. You can share your screen
Yes.
with me.
Okay.
Yes, Enam?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, actually, I'm not being able to look for the mock test on my dashboard. Will you please help me out with that?
I just showed you. It's on your dashboard. Just go down. Day 4, just below slot confirmation lesson. You have all the 4 mocks. Out of mock 2 adult, mock 2 junior, you have to do any one.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Thank you. Guru Sharan?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, from the day 1, I'm able to give my quiz 1 for day 2 also, but for second session, I'm unable to give the test. It is showing passed or attempted, but I have not.
Because yesterday both the quizzes are same, no? I told you day 1, day 2
Okay.
quizzes are same. So if you
Okay.
give the first quiz, second quiz will automatically show as passed. But for
Okay.
today, you have 2 different quizzes. Make sure you attempt both the quizzes. Second quiz will be up only after I close this session. Maybe after 1:40, it will be up. Okay.
Perfectly
So
fine.
first quiz, you can do it now. And second quiz, you can do it after 1:40.
And ma'am, yesterday I attempted the assignment for day 2, and for second session, it is same, I think. Like we have quiz, same assignment are also same.
Assignments are also same, correct. Today also, assignments are same.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Afreen?
Ma'am, for the day 4, the first session would be there, or it shows only the mocks. The second session
For day 1? Sorry?
for day 4.
Day 4, yes.
Yeah. Do we have only mocks tomorrow from 10 a.m. or we need
No,
to
no.
join a session?
Mock is something, the links for which it has been given to you after I have trained you on slot confirmation and PTI. After my training is over, you are eligible to give your mocks. You can start your mocks. Eligible, I should not say eligible. You are anyways eligible to give your mocks right now. But I am suggesting you to give it tomorrow because tomorrow we are discussing slot confirmation and PTI. That's
So
the reason.
tomorrow the session would start by 10 a.m. itself?
Yes, same
Okay.
time. It will
Okay.
end by 1:30 and then you can start your mocks after that.
Because there is no link provided near the day 4 session, ma'am.
Day 4, there is no link.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, it's there.
Yeah, it has
I'm
to
sorry.
be.
It is. Okay. Thank you.
Enam, yes.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. One more thing that I wanted to ask you is suppose when we are sitting for the mock test, and in case we face some issue or some problem during that time, is there any help box or something where we can send a message or ask in case if there's any problem or issue that we are going through?
No, in case if you face any problem, and that is why we have kept a query session on Friday 5:30. So in case if you are giving your mocks and you face any technical difficulties, take a screenshot, share it with the person who will be joining in the query session on Friday. Okay. So it will be helpful. Yes. Shaheen, I guess.
A very good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I attended all the sessions, okay, but unfortunately on the dashboard there is, the second sessions are showing, missed. Is it?
Yes. I know this. That's a technical glitch. I've already discussed this. And in fact, it's not only our training batch, even the second and third training batches are facing the same issue. It's okay. It's a technical glitch. We are looking into it.
Thank you so much,
That
ma'am.
doesn't affect your onboarding anyways. Okay. Yes, Megha?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I have missed day one and day second session, and I cannot able to attempt the quiz. So, shall I attempt the quiz after watching the
You have
video or what?
You have missed 2 sessions?
Yes, ma'am.
Or it is showing as missed. You have attended but showing as missed.
No, I have attended the yesterday's session as well, but it also showing missed. And today's session,
It is
it
showing
also
as
showing
missed.
missed.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is showing as missed, but you have attended the
Yes.
sessions.
Yes, only first day of the session, I did not attend it out.
Okay, that you can watch in the video. You can watch the
Okay,
video.
fine.
And if
Okay,
it is showing as missed, that doesn't, it's okay. We'll take care of that.
okay. Thank you so much.
Yes. Gital. Those who are done with the quiz can leave. Yes, Gital. What happened?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible.
Ma'am, during the mock, we are supposed to use the PPT which is provided there.
For the mocks, PPT is provided where?
No, the PPT which you shared with us for the demo classes.
Yes.
Okay. So during the mock session also, we are supposed to go through the, we have to have the PPT handy with us.
Yes, you have to keep it open in another slide and you have to refer to them.
Okay. Done. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Sagarika.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I was saying that I have attempted the day 3 quiz, but for the second part, it is showing attempted later.
140 it will be up.
Okay. Sure. Means at 140, I will be able to give that quiz. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Suvarna. Suvarna, you have raised your hand. Suvarna, you're not audible. Please write it in the chat section.
Will we have a discussion on adult demo?
Please check your schedule. Please go through your dashboard. It will tell you whether you have adult demo observation or not. Video link, Suvarna. Okay. You open your dashboard on the day 3. Just open this part and see there is a watch video place session recording. See, you will have all the resources for the training sessions. There is a video which has been added over here. You can click on this and you will get my video. Okay. For junior demo observation also and for giving feedback also. There is a watch video section.
So for adult demo, it is scheduled on day 5, I think, but time is in the evening. So how to attend?
Reason being, these are mandatory session and adult session is an optional session. So it happens only once in a day. It doesn't have 3 batches. Like we are running 3 batches as of now. Morning batch is with me. There is an afternoon batch. There is an evening batch. For adult demo session, all the 3 batches who are interested in adult demo session, they will be joining in the evening batch. That is 3:30 p.m. batch, which I'll be taking. Okay.
If someone wants to join, so we have to plan accordingly, right?
That is the problem. There is only one session in the whole day, so you have to join only at 3:30. Okay. So in that case, I'm not sure whether you get. Do you get the recording for that? Let me check 1 second. Yes, you have the video recording. You have the video recording, so you can later on you can watch the video recording as well. In case if you are not able to join. Okay. Yes. Yes, Deepshika.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, that I haven't attempted the quiz, but it's saying that I'm failed.
Which day?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Acha, okay. Both the session, it is showing the same thing?
Ma'am, first sessions, it's on the first session, it's showing that I have attempted and it's passed. Second one is also passed, but today's one, it's saying it's failed.
Today's one, it is changed,
Yes,
showing
ma'am.
as failed. Okay, no problem. Let it be. Anyways, your pass fail in the quiz is not going to affect your onboarding as of now. And try to do the session 2 quiz after 140.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so that's it. And thank you so much. Done with the quiz. Great, Jayasudha. Yes, you can leave. Can I leave? I am asking you all.
Ma'am.
So I'll be leaving. Yes. Bina?
Ma'am, could you please repeat which are the mocks are made mandatory?
Which ones are
Could you please
mandatory?
repeat one more time?
All are mandatory.
All are
Mock 1 and mock 3 are mandatory. Mock 2, there
mandatory.
are 2. So automatically it will strike in your mind. No, why is it written mock 2 2 times? So
Okay, okay.
obviously that one is optional. Junior or adult, either of one of them.
Okay.
Yes, and senior both are mandatory.
Mandatory. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, then thank you so much. I'll take a leave. We'll meet tomorrow again, and we'll have a lot of discussion tomorrow also about mocks. So don't worry. Tomorrow also I'm going to discuss about mocks. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Do your quizzes and complete your assignments if possible, if you get time. Right?
Thank you, Kruti, for clearing all our doubts.
Sorry?
I said thank you so much for clearing all our doubts.
Thank you. That's my work. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I just have a small query.
Yes, Ahana.
Okay, so ma'am, I've attended the past 2 sessions. However, in the evening, I've been getting mails saying that I've missed both the sessions.
Mails are coming. So this is
yeah.
a technical glitch actually, and even if you have attended the session, the dashboard says as missed. So it is a technical glitch. We are working on that.
Okay.
I also has a small query.
Yes, Fatima.
Ma'am, I missed the yesterday's session because I have here.
You
we have
missed
heavy
it,
rain.
or it is showing as missed?
I missed it because we have heavy rain and lightning here. We don't have power. So I also informed it to Amisha ma'am. So is there any problem for that?
No. One day it is missed. No, it is okay. You can watch the video.
Yesterday. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, great. I'm going to close the session. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow. Keep your queries till tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow also we can discuss some of them. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.